President Dr. Pam Whitten.
Yeah! Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, Doc. Love that, IU. We did some research, and I got a chance to learn about you whenever we went down there for game day last year. You have had numerous jobs throughout the university world. Most recent was at Georgia, and you told me that you enjoyed or saw or appreciated one of the words, what the Georgia football team and Georgia sports were for the university as a whole. We talked to Dr. Joe E. Vecchiaria of Miami last week. Feels like you've had the vision that sports are good for the university and can provide for everything else. How do you feel about where you guys stand at this moment? And congrats on having the vision.
Let's go.
Yeah, Doc, congrats on being a sports visionary for universities. We appreciate that.
Well, thank you. Thanks. Part of what Indiana University is it's a sports school. We're a great academic institution. I could sit here all day and brag about the tremendous heights we're reaching, $1 billion in research expenditures, first one in the state, et cetera. So we're getting championship across everything, academics and sports. But part of our DNA is athletics. And if we're going to do athletics, we're going to do it right and be in championship games. And so I feel very zen today. I mean, we've done what we needed to do to get here, and here we are.
The hay is in the barn. You know, we've done all the work. Now we just got to go execute. Obviously, Coach Signetti becomes the perfect hire for Indiana and for Bloomington. I talked about this because obviously I marry into a Hoosier family. The reason why they love basketball so much is because Bob Knight. Signetti is like Bob Knight. He's an older coach, accountability, discipline. He's not throwing a chair. Okay, he'll have one beer, Hoosier beer. Hope you shared that one with him. But it feels like he was the perfect hire for your university and your fan base. Did you know that when you made the hire that he would be such a big hit with the fans? And why exactly was Sig the right guy for what you wanted to do?
Well, you got to rewind it. So this actually started 5 years ago when I came to Indiana and met with our amazing athletic director. Props to Scott Dolson,
Hell yeah.
Best athletic director in the United States, and sat down and said, hey, Scott, college football is about 85% of revenue in college sports. I think my exact words were, we can't treat it like an intramural sport anymore. Let's get serious about it. And I really unleashed the beast with Scott when that happened. So we took a couple of years and we got ready. We built the infrastructure. We hired the right staff. We moved to contemporary jobs you need to do in college sports. We raised the funds that we needed. And then we were ready to bring in the right coach to be successful. And we got the best coach in the country. And you betcha we knew he was going to be good. We were watching.
And the fans, they love this guy.
Showed up.
How could you not? He's special. D-Bud has a question for you, Doc.
Yeah, Doc, I want an example of how much, because we know sports are important on the campus, but football is kind of king, especially here. Now in the Midwest, you're having a powerhouse. What's an example of, like, how your life has changed or an experience you had even last year, obviously, with success, but then this year, been the top team in the country? What have you experienced personally, whether it been family, where you live, on campus? Give me an example of what's changed for you.
Well, college football is the biggest stage in college sports. We all know that. And, the experience with the 806,000 living IU alum, incredibly well-educated people all over the country, plus others that have stayed with us, has been such a sweet, important part of the journey. But really, the sweetest thing that stuck with me the last couple of years is walking across that campus and getting high fives and hugs from the best honking student group in America.
What word did you say there? Honking?
Best honking or flipping. I guess we're doing flipping now, right? If we're
I'm trying to find my words. I might steal that one and call it my own, because there are some shows I'm on I'm not supposed to say anything. So best honking student section?
Best honking student population in America.
Oh,
These kids,
I'm honking the same thing. Yeah.
These kids, they are the best, and this is for them. We want their college experience to be amazing, and you know what? When you have a superstar football team, your experience is amazing as a college student. So this is for them. We love them.
So I went down to the Little Five, one of my early years here in Indianapolis. Little Five is like a little bike race where they do down in Indiana, and it's their big festival weekend. Like, that is the big weekend. I went down there, and obviously I have a lot of Indiana Hoosier friends now, and at the time I was around them. They're like, Little Five is the greatest weekend in all of college or whatever, and it was a great weekend. But Morgantown is like that every home football game, where the entire state comes for the home football game. I'm happy that they're getting a chance to experience 60,000, 70,000 people come in there, because I feel like the student and the alumni are ready for the excitement. Now, on that note, Rose Bowl was all Hoosiers, the fans. Peach Bowl was 95-5.
Oh, yeah, literally all Hoosiers.
They're calling this home game for Miami, but obviously we've seen all the planes. We've seen every hotel we've gone to. It's red everywhere, seemingly. People live down here in Miami who are Hurricanes
Isn't this
fans.
the Dolphin Stadium?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Oh,
got that right.
no, don't do that.
We'll see. We'll see, Doc.
But it has been incredible. You say 806,000 alumni. They've shown
806,000.
up in a big way. They're celebrating. What do you expect tonight? Like, honestly, what is the expectation from you guys? Just a little bit of info.
Well, I'd wind that back to the Big Ten championship, because for us this journey has been Big Ten, Rose, Peach, and now championship. Everybody that can get a ticket and get in the stadium is going to. I think Miami's a great city. They have a great fan base. Trust me, as I walk around in my IU gear, they are not shy about letting me know how they feel about Indiana.
Shout out sports.
And so I would expect Miami's going to turn out. They love their Canes, but I mean, if you can get in the stadium and you're a Hoosier, you're going to be here.
Yeah, it feels like that. That's why the tickets just continue to go up. Because normally, like, falters, and then 806,000. And then you heard her say, well-educated alumni.
Yeah, bingo.
Like, hey, most of them have paid back their student debt and are
doing just fine.
doing just fine.
That's right.
Dentistry school, you're talking business school. What are the others?
Nursing.
You have a lot of, like, high...
Yeah, Kelly School of Business really is top in the country. Jacobs School of Music, we have the biggest med school in the country. The incoming medical school class, only 6% got in that applied to get into med school at IU. So across the board, it's really phenomenal. Computing, and you know what? We're an engineering school now too.
Whoa!
So shaking it up.
Just popping out engineers now. Congratulations to you. I talked to some Miami people that thought the honking Hoosiers can't afford to get into this game tonight, and I'm like, I don't think you get it with who the Indiana Hoosiers. A lot of schooling down there. Never good at ball. Always good at schooling. Now the ball is getting a chance for all the schooling people, to your point, to say, hey, oh yeah, and we're also smarter than you as well as we roll. Congrats to them. AJ, there's a new king in the Big Ten. I know you have a question for the dog.
Yeah, hey, congrats to all your success, and with all that success, I guess, how do you continue to plan for the future now that you guys are here, especially these last couple years, as far as facilities, infrastructure, all of that? How do you know what to do and what not to do? Because you can't just snap your fingers and all of a sudden you have a renovated stadium where you have new facilities for everyone to use. But how do you keep up with all the rest of the teams now that you guys are in the national championship?
I wasn't kidding when I said we started this back in 21. We've been working and rolling for years, and the plan continues. And thanks for giving me the opportunity to shout out. This is thousands and thousands and thousands of people investing in Indiana University football. And I got to shout out Pete Yonkman, who is the brains behind what was our original NIL collective. That's kind of graduated into more sophisticated areas. Pete happens to be the CEO of Cook Medical, fantastic Indiana-based company. But he's the unsung hero in a lot of this. And so thank you for giving me the opportunity.
What's his name? What does he sell?
His name's Pete Yonkman, and he's one of those well-educated Hoosiers, undergrad degree, law degree from IU, and he's the CEO of Cook Medical Company, big international company.
We would like to let Mr.
guy.
Yonkman know. King of the Big Ten, Iowa Hawkeye Ty Schmidt has a question for you, Doc.
Yeah, you know what, and I actually love it because I'm a Big Ten guy first and foremost. I appreciate what you said about the best honking students in the country. You have to say that. That is not true. But that's just coming from another Big Ten guy. But I am curious.
You can tell him he is full of honking.
Yeah. All I know is when he said that, his nose grew like Pinocchio.
I actually just have a big nose, Doc. I think you just saw it a little bit
Get some of
different.
those med students.
Yeah, but I am curious. You mentioned the alumni base. Was there any world in which, when you first got the job at Indiana, did you think down the road, like, hey, there's a chance that people not just from the Midwest but from all over the country are going to come to school at Indiana because of the football team? Like, when I was growing up, you know, a lot of kids from the Midwest would just decide, hey, I want to go to Alabama because I want to be a part of that. And now you guys actually have that. Like, have you noticed already that enrollment is starting to come up maybe from pockets and areas that it never had before because of the football team?
Well, we're about to watch it. So since I started in 21, our applications for Bloomington have increased 60%, 60. And it's been incremental. And actually the biggest increase was before we were good at football. So we got as I said, we got a lot going on at IU as well. So we've already obviously seen a big increase this year, but we'll watch it and see. We expect it.
I'll tell you this, Doc. one of your newest, loudest Hoosier fans right there.
Big time.
Nice.
I'll just say this, no matter what happens tonight, it's just incredible to be a part of it in Indiana. I didn't really have a college football team growing up, and now I've adopted the Hoosiers in Mendoza and Sig and yourself. And just so thank you for bringing, great, high-quality football to Indiana. It means a lot to the people, and you can see it in the city, especially, I'm sure, around Bloomington.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And it's a new era. We're going to be competitive from here on out. And so go ahead and get all your Hoosier gear because it's going to be worth it for a while to come.
Yeah!
It's an Adidas National Championship here on this massive, big college game day. We can't thank you enough for joining us.
Adidas.
Hey,
Thank
appreciate you so much.
Hey, I made it on the Pat McAfee Show, you guys. Wow. Thank you.
We had